Just a clarification on the onboarding. When is there like testing and that sort of thing, like samples being pulled? Again, just that managing that expectation.
Yeah, it's a great question. Actually, our formula for the PMAP is not basically one recipe for all contamination or our condition. So what we need to do, we need to take a water sample and adjust or fine tune our formula according to the target
Mm.
and the contamination to make sure that we have the optimum usage of our material when we are going on site. So that can be one step that normally we do in the lab. We have a lab facility and we can do the test work to make sure that we have the proper formula or recipe for that particular pond. And also we have a small unit that we can send it as a sample collector on the site too. So if they don't have the sampling or the ability to go to the middle of the pond and do the sampling, we can do it with our AI equipped system and do that part of the job too.
I want to bring you back into the conversation to talk about the you and I'll be honest, I have a little trouble with the parent company name as well.
Refratechnik. Too easy. Okay.
You say it very easily. It sounds like so that does this become applicable across the board? Can you just I was looking at your basically the company structure, and it had this beautiful circle chart of how everything's sort of connected. And yeah, I do a little bit of homework before these shows.
Check. Good.
Yeah. So does this become transferable in the way that it's set up? Can you maybe just give how do you look at it from even a bigger picture, but from an internal standpoint?
Absolutely. Baymag, Canadian. We deliver in the North American market mainly, for sure, we're going overseas. But we are not alone. We are part of a bigger group, Refratechnik.
Refratechnik. That's not bad. Refratechnik.
Yes,
Yeah.
Refratechnik group of companies. They are headquartered in Munich. And they have two big pillars. One is the refractory part, and one is the industrial minerals part, where we belong to. We have sister companies in Australia, Queensland Magnesia, and we have a sister joint venture in China, and we have a trading arm. So what I want to say with this, we are globally connected with the Refratechnik group because they are a global company, deliver in every continent, and the industrial group is really well situated in Asia Pacific and in the North American market to provide the world with the specific quality of product. And that's what we want to say. The Queensland Magnesia and our product is very similar. The processing is very similar. In China, we have access to a lot of different kind of processing that we can really arrange the quality of the MGO in a way that is needed for different process. Different process, you know, we are not only in refractories, we anyway not, but Queensland Magnesia in China, but we are in agriculture, industrial, and environmental applications. And with this setup, we have a global view on it. With our mother company, you know, we are German, we are always having a why, right? You need to know what is your why. The why is coming with the trends, right? The mega trends like animal feed, people need something to eat. Need to clean the water because we all want to have clean water and a nice environment. And looking for electrification of the world, everyone is looking for precipitation. Our product goes to the Congo or to Australia for nickel precipitation or for cobalt precipitation. So this is everything what you need in future on your electrical car or in further electrification is coming from rare earth elements, nickel, cobalt, copper, all these critical metals which you need. And therefore, we are looking for this further growth in QMAC, in China, and in our area. For example, our company is growing in more or less in 1 decade, right? When I started in 2020, we had a great status of capacity, but I'm sure in 10 years or in 2030 already we have a double capacity because these trends are ongoing and these trends are demanding. EV, as I said, there are lots of projects ramping up in North America, which needs for new mines again.
And better water, and by extension, better water management.
Exactly. And based on this, we are really expanding this by a lot. And I would say for us, it's a double of capacity. And remember, 2020, we were still in COVID time, exactly on the day when we get the saying nobody can work, you all have to work from home, we started the groundbreaking and built a new plant, right? This was not a really easy thing. But nevertheless, what I want to say, the network is there. And we have, with the refer technique, also access in areas where maybe Baymag or QMAG alone has no access. So this global network, and this comes to your question, brings definitely a value where we can promote and marketing the product itself with the technology from PMAP and can bring it to the customers wherever it's needed in the world.